This is a college football playoff quarterfinal game at the Peach Bowl. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Boston College Eagles. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Well, guys, Coach told me this atmosphere is going to be crucial today. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Oregon's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. In this quarterfinal matchup, it's a case of rust versus rest. One side is coming off a victory. They have momentum. The other side's had more time to prepare, but we'll see if that's crucial or not.
Well, we see these teams that have the buys, and they've struggled in the history of this playoff. But I will tell you this, Chris, I think it's the teams that are aggressive early that can get that momentum started, and they can establish a rhythm, not only for their offense, but for the entirety of their team. And the team that can do that usually comes out on top.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Running through the tackle. Looks like we have an Oregon man down after the play. Last thing you want to see so early in this big game. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Back to pass. It's Wyola. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. And the Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Pulls it in. It's Davison. Breaks into the clear. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Wow, Chris, they come out of the gate swinging, and like Mike Tyson said, this defense, you've got to plan until you get punched in the face. Well, consider that the first punch to the face. Beautiful throw by the quarterback and a huge gain for the offense.
The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Big moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, 3rd down in the red zone. Can they convert? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Touchdown, Oregon, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, all week the coaches told us that this is the matchup that they wanted. Getting this wide receiver going early in the game, opening drive, and so far, so good. Quarterback sees the matchup and exploits it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Eagles offense comes out for their first possession today. Right away, the focus on this offensive line, well aware of the challenge. You can't put on the tape and not see an imposing defensive front, Joel, that's been so good at getting after the quarterback. Can they handle it?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Chris, if they're in obvious passing situations, no, they cannot handle it. They've got to run the football effectively, in particular on 1st down. Get into those 3rd and shorts, because if you're in 3rd and long, there's no chance.
Looks right for a quick completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion sets up a third down play. Back in motion now. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Sees an opening. Out of bounds. He's spotted inside the 40. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Eagles will send the punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. That's a great job. They'll spot it down around the 5-yard line. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. To throw, it's Raiola. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So a solid gain of 8 sets them up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Enough for the first down, but a penalty marker. They may have roughed the passer. That's just an egregious late hit. Obvious roughing the passer. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. The sure hands. It's more. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught quickly. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Coming after him. Oh, quick pressure, and down he goes. After the sack, there is an injured player down. A junior defensive end. Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They tackle the receiver, but they gain enough to move the ball inside the 10. 1st and goal, handoff. Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 8 plays into this drive now. It's 3rd and goal. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Touchdown, Ducks. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
The ability to operate quickly as a quarterback and throw the ball into tight windows, it is so important, in particular when you're throwing it into the end zone like this, and he's able to get it done for the touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Here comes the rush. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. They can't get him to the ground. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Makes the catch and has space. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Ball handed off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Defense all over that 1st down throw. A short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. And the Ducks keep the football on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. This defense is reeling now. 1st down and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Stop for no gain again. 3rd down coming up. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They bring him down short of that 1st down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach. The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone, but they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And this one is caught. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it on the move. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. And the Eagles will line up to boot it away. And they'll kick it away here. And here's the return. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The shotgun handoff here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. They'll run it to the left. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Got an opening here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. And the Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. And he drops it. Can you believe it? Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here comes a handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
Boy, this defensive coordinator is really dialing it up. The free safety on the blitz and the pass protection cannot account for him. This is a great call by the defense, great execution by this safety, and they get home for a sack.
The Ducks will have to kick it away. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Eagles offense on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home. From the 12-yard line, it's 2nd and long now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. It's a draw. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
Looking to make a big play downfield. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10.
Really good play call here offensively. They're going to go with this read option, so they're going to read the in-man on the line of scrimmage. And as he crashes down towards the back, the quarterback just keeps it. What I love about it is his athleticism on the outside. You can see that he's got some skill and some speed, and he's able to pick up a really nice gain here.
Caught over the middle. It's right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's right. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. After the completion, they'll stop to check out an injured player on the field. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. They break the huddle for 3rd and goal now. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd this drive. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Eagles, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT makes it a 17-7 game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. To throw, it's Raiola. Caught over the middle, it's Johnson. Breaks free and he might be gone. Brought down but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. On the run, going to heave it downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Eagles offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Caught in the backfield. It's Dickens. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The short completion of the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And the Eagles looking to run some tempo here.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Dickens. Looks like Boston College will have the 1st down. We got a stoppage in play here. Looks like an injured Eagle is down on the field. a junior offensive lineman. Offense clicking now. It's another first down at the 45. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And the Eagles will line up to kick it away. And this will be his fourth punt tonight. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll tackle him out across the 20. A gain makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Bringing pressure. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Oh, and he's in the clear now. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from...
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's looking deep again. Caught near the goal line. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Oregon. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the third quarter. Joel, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the second quarter and then get the ball in the third quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this second half. Because here we go. We got one half of football left to move on in this playoff.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it second down. Wants to throw it. Running back grabs it on the screen. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this third down. Takes the handoff. It's Dickens. Oh, what a move. He's got a crease. Breaks into the clear. Across the 40. He's in the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Boston College. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
That was an incredibly important drive. This game was getting out of hand here in the second quarter, and now headed into the locker room, it's still just a 2-possession game. So a lot of belief as they head in that they can come back, put together this comeback in the second half, and ultimately win. Now the important point after attempt.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? He makes the grab. Good enough for the first down to the 37. And now Oregon will spend their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Looking for a deep completion. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. That's reeled in. It's more. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. He fires downfield. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking for some space. It's Davison. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. So far today, the most dominant player on the field has been that DB. Pass breakups, shutting down one side of the field. He's been a one-man wrecking crew, and he's played a big part in this halftime lead. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful.
He's got space. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. This Boston College offense is quickly moving down the field. So a solid game for this running back right out of the gate here in the second half. There's no panic in the offense here, Joel. They got to continue to feature the hot hand here.
Well, Chris, there's no doubt he's been the most effective part of this offense so far today. And I think if they're going to come all the way back and win this game, it's going to be because he has a monster day. So why not establish him right here in the third quarter? I really like that plan.
Slides to avoid the big hit. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. And the Eagles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Nowhere to run up the middle. Now it's second down here. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. It's an out route, the catch made. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10. He keeps it, QB draw. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. The offense accepts the penalty, moves them a little farther from their own end zone. The defensive penalty makes it a very manageable 2nd down and 2 for the offense. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can he get there on the ground? And he's not going to get there short of the 1st down. Briggs up 4th. Going for it on 4th down. The marker is at the 1-yard line. The back's got it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Back to throw. It's Raiola. And the pressure's on. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And the Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. And he's able to get the boot away. Ball fielded at the 45. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And the Eagles bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team downs the ball right there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Single back takes the handoff. Has the 1st down and more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They line up at the 14 now, no longer in the shadow of their own goal line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. And this pass is caught. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Davison. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st down, it's play action. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's got a man down the middle. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. Oh, he's got open space. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. With the catch, it's Moore. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. The Ducks looking to take advantage of a red zone trip here. Looking for a gap. It's Davison. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Catch made on the left side, and he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. To the air, it's Raiola. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Touchdown, Ducks! This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, I've always felt that one of the best targets in the red zone, in particular near the goal line, is a tight end. It's so often that these guys get lost in coverage. They find the tight end, and it's an easy touchdown for the offense.
They're set now to try the PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Receiver in motion now. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. He keeps it. Can he get there? Brought down short of that 1st down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. And the Eagles will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And that sets up a return. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Raiola. A screen to the wide receiver. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. They'll kick it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Breaking tackles and going. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. Got an opening here. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down. And he's got it again. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the 3rd quarter to an end. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's right. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid gain. Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Grab down the middle. It's right. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. This Boston College offense is quickly moving down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Looking to chuck it again. Pass not complete. Can they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone? This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pressure is coming. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. On the run here, lets it go. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. After the interception, we do have an injured player to check out. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Looking right. This one caught. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Gives it to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Makes a quick catch. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And when he can't quite hold on, a great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Here comes the Eagles offense on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Makes the catch. It's Ray. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Oh, the pocket collapsing. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here comes the pressure. He's past the marker, still on his feet. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, this is exactly what makes this offense so difficult to defend. It feels like the defense does a great job against the passing game. They cover up all the routes down the field, and yet you get out of your rush lane just a little bit, and this quarterback...
It's caught, and he's got a lane. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pocket breaking down. Caught behind the line. It's Ray. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the 1st down play. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the run here, lets it go. He's got it right near the end zone. It's not enough for a 1st down. It'll be 4th down and 1. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for 6, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the wideout goes in motion. Grinding away with their running game. He's got a crease. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Using his legs, it's Davison. He's got some space. Look out. Now here he goes. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
This defense is way too concerned with the passing game. Their eyes all over the wide receivers in the RPO, the run-pass option, and this quarterback is making them pay. Great read, he hands it off, and once this back is in space, he is electric. The defense has to adjust. They must stop the run first, and they cannot give up these explosive plays.
They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. And the Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll test the right side here. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. Now it cost the offense 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. 1st down and more. He's still running. Touchdown, Oregon. And their route is on. This offense continues to pour it on. Where are the skeptics now that said this group didn't have a chance? They're closing in on another playoff victory, and it'll be on to the semifinals.
And, Chris, it's wild. In this quarterfinal round, we continue to see the higher seeds struggle. That layoff, it's becoming so prominent and such a talking point in these playoff discussions. And here again, the lower seed executing to a higher degree. This touchdown right here, great example of that. This group has played so well, so hard, and they'll be moving on in this playoff.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab near the sticks. It's Green. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Coming after him. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 0-0. That's it. Game over. This team just continues to impress. Back-to-back playoff wins. And now, Joe, I think you can throw the seedings out. They're in to the semifinals. And they look as good as anybody at this point.
I couldn't agree more. They look better than anybody at this point. They've played well at the line of scrimmage. Their quarterback is playing very well. And I don't want to play this team right now. There seems to be a level of urgency and focus that is very uncommon. And this is a group that clearly understands their objective. They're aiming for a national title.
And that's going to do it for our coverage. The loser begins pointing towards next season, while the winner takes a big step closer to a national championship. For Joel Pratt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.